welcome to another gloomy day in New Hampshire. I am at a dealer auction where today I am going to be selling one of my vehicles from the Barrett-Jackson auction and probably losing money. First question, why is it not where it's supposed to be? Today is already starting off bad. I'm selling a convertible in the rain for the second week. I just cannot catch a break in New Hampshire. Today you're coming with me to an auction to see if I'm gonna make money or lose money on my Mercedes SL500 that apparently isn't even up. There it is, she just pulled in over there. Let's go check it out. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Welcome to Auction Day. So a few months ago, actually 7 months ago, I bought this 2003 Mercedes SL500. I paid $8,500 for it at an auction in Florida, which was a pretty fair price. I bought it to sell at the Mecum auction. What I found out was the top didn't work and the power steering pump was leaking. Even though I asked the dealer, does the top work? And he said, yes, it did not work. So I ended up buying it and had some serious issues with the roof, as well as some of the clear coat problems. I took it back to my shop. We cleaned it. We did a power steering pump. Well, anyway, it's a long story that took 7 months to this point. So I'm gonna flash back right now, show you what I've been up to with this car, and then we're gonna jump right back to where I am right now. And we're gonna try to sell this today and just, like, I'm moving. I gotta get rid of stuff. So highest bidder gets this car, whether I lose or not, I think. So welcome back. I actually cleaned this car up in the last segment. You saw it ready for auction. That was last week. I brought it here and it started pouring rain. Now the idea was, hey, let's sell a convertible in the nice weather. It is June. It is a convertible. It is low mileage. We should crush it. Well, it rained. So I didn't bring it. I brought it back to my shop in the rain and waited one more week. It has been 80 degrees. It has been wonderful outside. I brought it today, and guess what? It is starting to rain once again. Now, this car comes like fully inspected. Everything works. It's drivable. I didn't really fix the clear coat. I used some Fusion Clear on it. Thank you, Fusion Clear, for hooking me up with that. Top kind of works now. The power steering pump has been replaced. The tires are excellent. The car is clean, but we're at an auction in the rain. So sadly, I don't know how we're gonna do. Now, I'm also selling this Chevy Silverado High Country, and I'm trying to sell my Audi e-tron, but I have had no luck. I ran it here last week with 0 bids at $45,000, which really stinks. I'm not gonna sell it, just people don't know what it is. And you'll see the pollen really isn't helping my white car very much today. So the rain, bad for this, good for this. The bottom has fallen out of the EV market, and I am the sucker that's getting taken advantage for it. I made these decisions. I made my bed. I have to sleep in it. Today, I'm trying to sell this Audi again for the third time. This would be the trifecta. I'm hoping it sells. This week I left it at the auction so I could market it and people could see it. So let's check this car out real quick. They should have taken the keys. They didn't. So hopefully it hasn't killed the battery all week. I had 2 sets of keys. I hope they're both still here. They are. That's good. This car's been sitting at the auction for a week. Sometimes that's a little scary. Had an MSRP of $103,000 and I don't know. I'm just gonna take a beating on it. Whatever. The video isn't about this car. It's about this one. And then I'm gonna tell you how we do on that. We own this for $12,000 and we're gonna take a loss on this too, but I need to start liquidating. All right, the auction has started. I have a decent number. I've requested multiple weeks worth of numbers, and that's how I got decent numbers now. So every week I guaranteed them 3 vehicles if they gave me 3 decent numbers. The only thing is I have to sell them. If I'm not selling them, it's a waste of their time and their money. So these things have to go. That one should sell. This one I'm unsure of. This one I'm not feeling great about.
A few minutes later.
All right, here we go. It's time. She's a runner. And then there's my other 2. Hope she goes. It's time. Am I gonna win or am I gonna lose? I'm gonna try to be positive. Right miles, Florida car. I shipped this up
Right miles, a Florida car.
2 sets of keys.
2 sets of keys.
And it just passed New Hampshire inspection.
It just passed the New Hampshire inspection. Title's here.
Got it to sell.
Here we go, Cinerine. There we go, 13.
Not in the system.
Yep.
People waiting around.
There we are. How much? Here we go, Cinerine. There we go, 13. 13 grand. 13.
I brought it to sell it. What's it
Brought it
worth?
to sell. He wants spares.
Title's here.
Title is here. 10. Whoa, 10 grand. It's not a green light. It's a red light.
Hang on. I'll green light the engine transmission.
Your personal green the engine and training. Hold it right there. 10 grand. Don't back it up. Leave it right there. 10 grand. 10.
Brought it to sell. What's it worth?
9 grand. 2. 9 but 2.
39,000 miles.
39,000 mile car, folks. What's wrong here? How much? I got 6,062. I got a man online at 6 grand. 62. Yes, 64. Roll it now. It's 6,200 on them now. 4 but 2 but 4. Get it but 2 but 4. Is he going to bid online again? 6,200 on them. 4, 6, 8. 68, 68. I got 68. I'm going to give it at 66 now. Ain't anybody else. Last call. 1,600. It's 60. 600 on an
I don't know
hour.
where it's coming from. It's all right, Miles. I gotta get 10 grand.
10 grand.
40,000 mile car. That sucks. This is my personal car.
This is his personal car.
$103,000.
It's $103,000
Charges
new.
here for it.
And we reduced the price a little. How much? Here we go, center in, here we go, center in, 58 grand. Yeah, 58 grand, 58 grand, 57, 5, 4, 57, 57 grand. Sir, stop me off. 57, 56, 5, 56 grand. Yeah, 56 grand, 56 grand, 55, 5, 55 grand. How much?
No bids.
55 grand, 54, 5, 54 grand. 50.
MMR is 60 on it.
MMR is 60. Want me to go lower?
Not lower than 50, no.
50,000 to roll it, Tony. Here, 50 grand, but 2, 50 grand, but 2, 50,000. Whoa. We're going to try to get 50,000 on the board because there's people that want to bid online. Oh, we're at 200 G's.
I've had it marketed all week. So
there we go. 50,000. 50,000 too. You can bid
MMR is 60 on that car.
MMR is 60 grand. 50,000, 50,000, 50 grand, 50 grand, 2, where 50 grand, 2, 50 grand, but 2, 50,000, 50,000, 2, last call. Hey, 50 grand now, 50,000.
No.
Not today. He says no, thank you. On to the next one up. Right here.
I own this one for 12. The title's
here we go. Titles here on the next one. Canadian, eh? Alrighty, here we go, center in, here we go, give me my little gun, here we go, 14 grand, previous Canada, here, 13 grand, how much? 12 grand, 10 grand, 2, 10, 2, but 10, but 2, but 10, but 2, 10 grand, but 1, here, 10 grand, 10, but 1, anybody else, 10 there, 10, 1, where, 10 grand, but 1, 9 grand, 92, roll it, watch yourself, 1, but 2, but 1, but 2,
you can get more, just sell it if you're going to get something on it.
1, but 2, 10, 1, now 10, 2.
There's 2 grand on this truck.
Last call, 10, 1, 10, 2. What's it take? Sell it? Sold, 10, 1 to 338. 10, 1 to 338. Sold.
Well, that was rough. I can't catch a break. Like I want to sell things. So I sold that High Country, which I could have sold. I sold it for 10-1. It's going to cost me $100 to run it, 150. So I sold it for $99.50 probably, or $9,900 after everything. Plus we did a transmission service. I own it for 12 grand. So we lost over $2,000 on that Silverado. Audi, no bids at $50,000. I paid $83,000 just over a year ago, like a year and 2 months ago. And the Mercedes literally it's a 39,000 mile Mercedes that just passed inspection. And someone bid 6 grand. The high bid was $6,400. I want to sell stuff. I want to sell things, but I can't take losses like that. So what do you do in that situation? Like, I don't know what to do. Obviously, I'm in the wrong place. When I want to buy things at the auction, prices are high. But when I want to sell things at the auction, prices are low, even when I got decent numbers. So I'm just like, I just feel like a total loser today. And I'm sure you're going to tell me I am in the comments section anyway. Sometimes this gig is tough. I'm like, fed up. That was a lot. I put a lot of work in that stupid Mercedes to try to sell it. The high bid was less than I originally paid for it in Florida. Then I shipped it. Then I paid the Mecum fees. Then I shipped it. Then I did a power steering pump. Then I paid to have it detailed. Then I paid a run fee. Maybe I'm not that good at my job.
A few moments later.
Well, at least I get to drive a Mercedes today with the top down, and I didn't get caught in the rain. So, trying to be positive. I lost $2K on an Silverado. I am not about to lose $6K in a gosh darn Mercedes. So I'm a bit frazzled over this, a little frustrated. Well, I take back everything I just said in the previous segment. At least I get to drive a convertible Mercedes. It is pouring rain now. Like the rain is fortunately going over me, but at every stoplight I get soaked. So just one more little stab today at me. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not so great. It just has to be great more often than it's not so great. Gonna do a little bit of a record scratch. What record scratch? So it is now August. I am at my shop in New Hampshire. I live in Florida currently. I'm officially a Florida resident. What is still here? Oh, one, two. I sold that. I actually did sell that on ACV auctions, which worked out when it sold for a terrible price. I think it sold for $7,500. I want to go through it. So I've sold my e-tron, my Audi e-tron, and a bunch of other cars on ACV auctions, which is a dealer-only auction. And they were very thorough. They came out, tore the thing apart. I'm going to show you the listing right now. Looks like it's disappeared, so I can't even relist it, which is just so frustrating. I'll go to notifications. Let's go down. Maybe we can find it on here. You can see the things that I've bought, sold. Here we go. Auction ended. So here is the Mercedes listing. You'll see that 28 people looked at it. One person bid on it. They have 54 photos. My reserve price was $9,500. Here's the car and here's all the photos they listed, and they're pretty thorough with all the descriptions and everything. The condition report has 39,000 miles. You can see right here that they showed images of the clear coat fading. Then they give it a green light. They go through the entire car. Condition report, paint damage. They do the monitors for the emissions. Air does not blow cold, which I thought it did, which is kind of strange. So when people look at this, it shows clear coat damage, AC isn't cold, damaged wheels. They're really, honestly, overly thorough. Aftermarket Kenwood radio, trunk and convertible top in off. And you can even listen to the car running. So, yeah, I mean, the car is just, it's not going to sell on here because they're just so detailed. And it's not to the seller's advantage. I mean, it's to the buyer's advantage, just not to the seller's advantage. So it ended up selling, and we had an issue with it. So it sold, and I'm just like, whatever. Let it go. It's going to another dealer. Pay me the check. No headaches. It's done with. Awesome. Well, the title had a letter of correction, meaning somebody made a mistake on the title. So they attached a letter of correction. So what happened was once the title went to the new dealer in the new state, he's like, oh, can't have it. Can't have a letter of correction in my state. Cancel the sale. So now I still have this Mercedes. New power steering pump, fully state inspected, runs amazing, but the convertible top doesn't work. So if anybody's interested in this thing, reach out to me. I mean, I own it for over $11,500 and there's 39,000 miles. The top needs work. If someone's interested in this for like a realistic price, reach out to me. I'd be happy to sell it. I'll ship it nationwide. It's a good running car. We've done a ton of work to it. I just don't have the knowledge to fix the top. You can reach out to me, www.flying-wheels.com. Thanks for watching. See you later.